Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Digital Marketing Misfits Show. My name is Dom, and I'm joined with the rest of the Digital Marketing Misfits. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
We are here. This is a special off-week episode because we missed it last week because half of us were sick, but we're all recovered now. So everyone say where you're tuning in from in the comments. Let's get the chat going, because we have an interesting set of topics tonight to talk about. And we can we get $1 this week? Oh yes, people have made money. People have made money as part of the challenge. And you guys just want to start? We got Barnes from Asheville. I don't know, someone pick it up here. It's not just me. This isn't just the Dom show.
I was just thinking that we should have a whole. I mean, what we were talking about before we went live was pretty interesting. We need to have a whole episode with like our backstories and our villain origin stories. You know,
that was our first one. You missed it.
No, I was here for the first one.
Were you here for the first one?
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, somebody was stuck in a jumbo jet.
I mean, oh, that's right. It was Regan that we missed. That's right. I'm sorry.
Is it me or
we're not the same, Dom?
Were we all like degenerates in our late teens, early 20s? Because like a lot of us like failed out of college and made a lot of mistakes.
I'm still a degenerate, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, due to legal reasons, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, they didn't have the internet or social media back then, and it was probably better that way.
Oh yeah,
no evidence.
I mean, my Facebook photo history is locked only to me because we didn't think it would actually be used by employers back then. And of course, it's not pictures that I posted; it's all people that posted and tagged me.
Tag you.
So I can't have it taken down. So it's whatever.
I didn't get a job once because of social media.
Ooh.
I walked in and they were like, "Oh, you like to surf?" I was like, "Yeah, I surf." And they're like, "Oh, you like this?" I was like, "Yeah, I like that." They're like, "Oh, you must be a loser because surfers are lazy, so you don't get this job because of that." I was like, "You went to my profile to see that I surfed, and I didn't get the job because of that, even though I'm overly qualified for the job."
That's
Damn
good.
social media.
But now look where you are with us.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, right.
laughing all
Now
the way
look what
to the bank.
social media did for you.
Seriously.
Boom.
Exactly.
Who's laughing now?
Now, for anybody here who was wondering, like 2.99 is like the high GPA on the crew. So we're all degenerates here. So anybody can do this.
I said I wouldn't. I don't remember mine, so you don't know if that's the highest one. I just don't. I don't have my record readily available like somebody in the audience. Who just
Well, mine
happens to
doesn't
have an arm
count. I went
reach.
to a audio engineering school, so mine doesn't really count. But mine was like a 3.97.
That's awesome.
All right,
But it was
as
like
a
all
scholar.
dedicated to like one thing, and that was it. It was like more like a technical school than actual college. But
That
it was
checks
something I
out.
loved. You know what I mean? So
There you go.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
prereq did it to me.
if boozing and partying was part of my GPA in college, I would have had a 3.97 too.
Yeah.
oh, I would have had a 4.5 if that was included. That was like the curve, the scaling curve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Many of one night driving homes from the local the keg night on Monday nights. But yeah, again, degenerates in the younger days.
Yes, we have all matured, sort of,
And now-
for legal
now
reasons. We have.
Speak for yourself.
Cheers.
All right.
Degenerates to misfits.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So now the Misfit Challenge this week, we were selling digital products through various marketing channels, and it's been a wild 3 weeks. We're going to be changing the timeline. I think we're going to go to a month because 2 weeks is kind of hard to spin up with something new all the time. So this is going to be an update. This is going to be like a mid-season update. Next week is going to be the final numbers. But who so far has sold a digital product? I have not, because my guy I was going to outsource to got COVID. And yeah, Kurt, I know if you're watching, we just didn't hook up there.
I'm just gonna put this out there. If anybody is ever thinking about using Craigslist as a traffic source, just stop, because Craigslist is not a valid traffic source. And I've probably used at least a dozen different organic traffic sources. Craigslist is probably the worst traffic source you could ever go after. It's just not viable. It doesn't work. I had literally a dozen ads get shut down by the Craigslist bots. If you use one off word, it literally triggers, and you'll post. This is the fastest I got it deleted. I literally posted the ad, and before I could grab my phone out of my wallet, I already had the ad disproved and removed and flagged. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It literally was in seconds. I was like, no, I'm done. I just can't do this anymore.
You don't have to pay the ad though, right? The way you were running them, you at least don't. Okay,
Nope.
Good. No losing money on that.
Oh, yeah, it was I mean, you guys should see the group chat with Jamar. It was like every week was like angry face, expletive, like F Craigslist.
Because I was really trying. I was trying to actually trade digital marketing services. If you use the word digital anywhere in your ad, it gets flagged. That was my issue.
That's
good
crazy.
to know. Scotty, how'd you do? You were on
Quora,
I think, right?
Yeah, didn't sell a thing, but I'm kind of loving Quora. It's not like Reddit where they just jump all over you. They actually come and you get to answer questions and then kind of build your skill level. And then you get an email saying, hey, can you answer this question? Can you answer this question? So the more you dive in there and start asking questions, you get a lot more traction and upvotes and all kinds of shit like that. And it was fun. I did a couple people came off of there and they might actually turn into leads. But I was going to do I forgot to do this. I was actually going to like do a little test and just put my affiliate link in there to see what would happen. I might still do that to see if they shut you right down or not. But I think it's a very cool place that I'm going to hang around with for a little while.
If it's anything like Quora was back in like, I went really hard in like 2019 on Quora. They do allow affiliate links on there. So it's not something that gets blocked. I mean, if it's a ClickFunnels affiliate link though, I think they have certain products are flagged because they were blocking ClickFunnels affiliate links. But they don't tell you. You just click on it and just 404s.
Yeah, I recommend sending the traffic to
Facebook.
I would send it either to your YouTube channel. I would connect a relevant YouTube video, or I would send it to a more traditional website or a blog. Personally,
nice.
Blog it up.
Yep. Blog it up.
Yeah, I would blog it up because that traffic is valuable coming from Quora because it is search based. So there is some intent there.
Yep.
And they're already reading realistically, right? So you're in front of the right audience that isn't on YouTube looking for a video. You're in front of somebody that's looking for somebody that's not talking.
You're actually segmented into like a make money online question space or right. It was pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to actually do that and take some more people off of there. But I enjoyed it.
We just got a comment. Where's the boobs in the Starbucks? It's coming. That's our hook to get you to keep watching. Soon.
That's actually a comment from me on my separate account.
We did find an account like that today, but we can't talk about it.
No, we don't want to get demonetized or shut down. But there are survey funnels that are standard opt-in pages. They lead to not safe for work sites. Spectacular. Who sold some? Has anyone sold anything so far? Digital products?
Yeah, me. Yep.
Okay.
Mine was on Reddit, and I had to show my face. So I took a digital product. I created a video of a how to use that certain product, then went on Reddit and started searching keywords that were related to that product, looking for people asking questions.
What was the product?
As an SEO keyword search.
You don't have to name it by name. What kind? Was it an SEO? What?
It was the SEO keyword search tool.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And so I created the video. I put it on there, and I answered. I don't know. I was on there for about 3 hours. I answered maybe 150 different questions in the 3 hours, just quickly, blah, 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 blah. Here's your answer. But if you want video form, here's a link to the video. Obviously, the video had call to action, and I ended up getting a sale from it. They bought an annual plan. It was like $158.
Nice.
So 158 bucks for 3 hours. Wasn't too bad.
That's not bad at all. Barb, you said you sold something too?
No, not yet, but I will. I'm taking notes. I'm going to rip off Jason's Reddit to YouTube.
Yeah.
I bet you if you did that with multiple different products and you spent the time there, because it's going to live there for a while, that is a viable way to make money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Reddit is
Reddit
powerful
gets
as
indexed
hell.
as well.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
had
it
someone in
does.
my Facebook group that was selling, I think sporting goods or something, and made his first affiliate commissions through Reddit.
Yep.
It's awesome. So now the whole world knows. It used to be a secret.
Yep. Yeah, but if they don't do it right, they're gonna get kicked right out of there.
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll take a beating if you step out of line on Reddit, which I love.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Regan, how'd you do?
I have outlined my first digital product and started creating the course. So, we have taken the action we needed, which was important because it had to be my own product and I didn't have a product. So started creating it. I've got the entire thing outlined. I just have to record it, and I'm back in a hotel room. So not optimal time.
Okay. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Regan travels a lot.
A lot.
So
A lot.
She's coming to us live from hotel rooms half the time.
And yours was you had to run Facebook ads and had to trade.
Yeah. So
Great.
it was going to have to be something that I could end up offering on my own. I felt to just really not get shut down. And then I needed to create it anyway. And I'd kind of been putting it off for a while. So I used the challenge to challenge myself. So if you learn anything at all from us, let it be challenge yourself and do something outside of your comfort zone.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah. That's it. We need to make that on a soundboard, right? That's a t-shirt. I think the only one who hasn't gone yet is Thad, right? Have you
Yes.
What was your
So
traffic
I need a little feedback because I did make a sale, but all right. So I had YouTube and I was safe. I could do ads. I could do whatever I wanted to.
Easy.
Not show my face, the whole nine. So I need a little bit of feedback from the Council of Misfits. So it wasn't a direct from YouTube sale, but it was someone who came and joined my Facebook group from YouTube, and I did wind up making a sale there. It was only $50, but it was a sale, but it wasn't direct from YouTube. So I didn't know if that would really count. So I need a little feedback from the Misfits and see if that's a win or nah, you didn't quite cut the cheese.
I mean, Jason's wasn't direct from Reddit. It was Reddit to YouTube. I mean, as long as if you can trace the origin to YouTube, I'll count it.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
yes, then I made a sale of $50.
All right.
I mean, I think as long as that's where the traffic originally came from.
Yes.
Unless you had a traffic source, like if you have to do Facebook ads, well then that's where it's got to
then
come
that's
from.
a completely different story. I was wide open, but I was like, well, it didn't just like automatically come off YouTube. So can I count it? Can I not count it? Does it count?
Yes.
So
I felt like when I was on Reddit, like direct linking to an affiliate site was huge, frowned upon. But if I brought them directly to something, was like, here, let me educate you, which obviously we should be doing anyway, and collecting leads, whatever. But I knew it was going to instantly be a no-no, and I was going to get kicked out. And it's a brand new account with no authority, and everybody gets to see this guy started up an account yesterday. Yeah, no,
just spamming Reddit with the affiliate links. Yeah,
I had to tiptoe in. I was like,
warm-up process and that omnipresence. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about that, that's our goal as marketers, is to generate the leads and then close the sales. So you got the lead from YouTube and you closed it out.
100%. Yeah.
If you guys are curious on the overall statistics of Reddit, I just pulled it up. The average person spends 9 minutes and 52 seconds is an average duration, 1.7 billion per month visits per month, and 7 pages visited per visit.
Wow.
So when people go to Reddit, they don't just go for 30 seconds and then bounce off the page. They're scrolling, they're reading, they're going through different pages, but 1.7 billion visits per month. So that is a massive traffic source that if you guys are ever thinking about adding in an additional traffic source into your queue, you should probably check that out. I'm going to, I know myself.
Yeah. And especially if you're introverted, Reddit is 99% anonymous. Like it's just a username. Like it's like a time machine back to the late 90s when everyone just had a screen name and like a little profile picture it has like a little Reddit alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys wanted to market and put yourself out there without putting yourself out there, Reddit's the place to do it.
Well, and I was just thinking too, that what a great opportunity for market research. Like
Yes.
literally going to a place where people are asking questions about a product or a topic, or it's good stuff.
Yeah.
100%. I've actually gotten a lot of good content ideas and feedback for stuff like that off of Reddit. Just
Right.
searching some of those subreddits. There's so much gold from all kinds of people with all kinds of questions. Same thing with Scotty's Quora. There's
Yep.
so many people on there asking those questions. Any of those forum sites, those are the best place if you really want to start getting, like, if you're struggling with content, you don't know what to make. Perfect place to get that stuff.
Yep. I had no idea, but yeah, it's a gold mine.
All right, so I think so. Our mid challenge update right now, we've got Jason in the lead with $158 made, and yeah, Colleen loves Reddit Core. That's two great places to go market.
Yep.
Got $158 with Jason, $50 with Thad, and we got 1 week left. So next week we're gonna go in. Hopefully, more of us are on the board. Hopefully, everything we've made more than $158. But again, shameless plug. If you guys aren't already, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. The YouTube URL at the bottom right now is wrong. We need 100 subscribers. We're at 93, I think. So go subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Go.
We can change the URL.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's where all the replays are going to be there. So if you want to go back and binge all the episodes and see when we really sucked, you can go ahead and do that. We're still trying to figure this whole thing out. All right, now I'm going to take a poll from the audience. You guys want to talk about Starbucks or boob jobs first?
Ooh.
I think you know the answer.
I want to get chat. I want to get people in the chat to let us know.
I got my Moscow Mule in a Starbucks cup this evening just for this episode.
Nice.
Yes.
You know it's real bad when I'm scrolling on TikTok and I saw what this girl was doing and I was like, oh, this is boob jobs. I was like, marketing, this is going to be perfect for the show.
Genius.
Yeah.
That would be terrible if someone takes your YouTube. Oh, yeah, it would suck. If someone, don't even think about it, Kurt.
That's not funny. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's not funny at all.
Kurt, go ahead and
We'll
share
find
our
you.
channel with your following for us, please.
We only need 2 more subscribers to hit 100. We're
Oh,
ready.
come on.
Oh.
2. All right, come on, guys. We'll do it.
Come on.
All right.
Well,
Big watermelon Starbucks drinks. It could be.
Nice.
It could be both. All right, so we'll do boob jobs first. Don't drink Starbucks.
Colleen always with the hard hitting comments.
Spectacular.
Oh,
All right.
the wit. I'm here for it.
So I'm gonna bring on the TikTok that Jamar forwarded to us, and then we can talk about it so you guys can see.
Yeah.
Let's go. I think it's here we go. Oh wait,
She's-
am I sharing sound? Let me just make sure I'm sharing sound.
She's incredibly savvy, I will say.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second,
I
guys.
thought you were going to use a different adjective just then. I didn't know what was coming out of your mouth, I must say.
I share that sentiment.
All right, ready?
Now that we are
Yeah.
the itty bitty titty committee, so I think it's about time we all come together.
Hi, my name's Haley, and TikTok bought me some big juicy eggs. They're a good size for me. They're not too big. However, yes, TikTok did buy them, every single dollar, and I will eternally be grateful, which is why I'm doing it again for another girl. We already have $6,000 saved for her, whomever she is. I want to give it to her on Thursday. So what's the problem, you ask? I truthfully believe we need one more $1,000 just to play it safe. So I think we need to keep going. We got 4 more days. If you were here before, I love you. If you're here now, welcome. It's a good time supporting women. And last but not least, don't get your panties in a bunch if it's not you who gets chosen. At least we're doing it for a random stranger and we're making her feel more confident, just like you guys did to me. You changed my life forever.
You said
Yes,
founders.
girl.
What? Jamar, you need to expound on this.
what happened?
Okay, so the crazy part about this like whole thirst trap, I call this thirst trap TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So the crazy thing about this is that when she got it in her head that she would be able to monetize her audience around, because she was always talking about how small she was, that there were people who were basically like, hey, you should do this. You should pull money together and we'll pay for you to get a boob job. And she literally was like, yes, this is exactly what I'm doing. She created like a GoFundMe, and literally it happened within days. She had enough money and she went and got it done.
Good for
Did
her.
she have a link in bio? Did she have what?
So
Patreon?
So she had like a GoFundMe, but here so she actually turned this on its head. So you would think this chick is terrible. So she got tons of hate in the comment section, right? Which made her videos go even more viral. What she ended up doing with all of that excess money, she did end up buying like another girl. Like she I don't know, she like randomly chose. I had to follow the story because she then started taking the funds.
For
she
science.
took the extra funds and she donated it to like a person of like a worthy cause, like somebody who like was in like a tragic accident, or like she donated extra money to another GoFundMe. So she didn't just like keep the money all to herself. She started like fundraising off of her boob job. Like she used the momentum and the audience and because she was going viral, she used that momentum and continued to fundraise for other stuff, which I thought was very admirable. Right. So she took, one crazy thing, and then she spiraled it into helping other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the power of TikTok.
That's like the UN's mission right there. That's like the UN's mission right there. She's doing such good work. It's amazing. Good for her. Good for her. She might be up for an award.
For the audio only podcast people, I wouldn't donate money, but would ass fat work. The comment.
See, so my whole thing is like, as I was watching this, I'm trying to think of it from like a marketing perspective. It is incredible. TikTok, obviously, in any kind of short form content, is an incredible place to get attention, even if it's like if you want to consider it a lot of people didn't consider that a worthy cause, but obviously enough people considered it a worthy cause to be able to give her thousands of dollars to go and get this done. Sure. So I don't think it doesn't matter whether you're like in the make money online space, or you golf, or you fish. If you have a niche and you can get a group of people to know, like, and trust you and like believe in what you're doing, you can actually make a lot of money really, really fast. And she proved that by basically saying like, hey, fund this, and you're going to help me accomplish all of my goals and dreams I've ever wanted in my life. And I can't afford it, so I need your help. And it worked.
Love it.
It
Well, and I
worked.
think the part two of that is in that she did something unexpected or something selfless, which was making it about someone other than herself. Because she could have just as easily, I think it would have been a fizzle to the end of that story to be like, yeah, I just used it and then kept the rest of the money. But to keep that train going, I think that contributing that money to another person, I think, is like the part two of the story that makes it really interesting.
Modern day.
And there are a ton of charity accounts out there that like just give, and then ultimately build their whole brand off of sponsorships of people that are willing to partner with them to give more. I mean, a current brand that's on big influencers is Current, which is a online banking app, right? And so they are giving money away through influencers a lot of times. So it's the same concept, especially if she's going to continue to go any further. And I'm all for the women empowerment. So whatever, if she's happy about her body, then rock it. If she can brand herself and go get something paid for, isn't that all why we started an online business? Like, maybe that's what she lives for. Like, she's happy. Chase, you're happy.
You made another great point there, Regan. She didn't deceive anybody. She told her audience what they're going to do, and they were willing to participate and give her money. That's, it's a win-win not a win-win, but there was no collusion there.
Everybody wants to be part of a good story, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody wants a hand in it.
Yeah, it's a Hallmark story.
Or about this girl some double D's. Yeah.
Nice.
But
that's a t-shirt.
That is a t-shirt.
That is a t-shirt.
That's
so
a t-shirt.
Where do we segue from there?
I guess to Starbucks.
Jason doesn't believe this story.
Starbucks cups come in different sizes, right? We'll go from bra cups to Starbucks cups. There it is.
There we go. There's a segue. I love it.
Wow.
Ding.
I call it. I like to call it faked virality.
Yeah.
And it is a I see it more and more and more on every short form platform where it's content creators, whether it's like a husband, wife, or whatever, and they make it seem like controversial, and it's really not. They're just making it up because they know it's going to go viral.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're all right. So let's bring it up here. So if anyone doesn't know, Sueco as a recording artist, he had this TikTok that again we don't know, confirm or deny. We'll have thoughts on it. Oh, there we go.
You guys are not going to believe this. Starbucks has been scamming us this whole time. Check this out. So this is the tall, the small, whatever the fuck.
We've marked this mature audiences, I hope.
The same size. It has the same amount of volume. It fits the same amount of coffee. Look.
Everybody drinks Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out.
16 million views on this.
Look, dude, it's even a little bit overflowing.
Watch how he flips the cups. Always flips away and pours a good amount in before he'll show you what's inside the cup.
This is crazy. These guys are marketing geniuses, bro. All right.
The irony.
You know what the zinger is, though, out of all this? I'm gonna move this over here. This is also the same size. Yeah, I'm gonna top this off. Watch. Check this out. Same thing. Look. I don't even know how this is possible.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
What fucking voodoo mad scientist shit do they got going on at the start?
All right. Thoughts? I think it was the whole thing was hold on, I'm bringing us all back here. I don't think, because supposedly he got a cease and desist from Starbucks for slander after that. I think it's all set up and Starbucks is in on it.
That's bad press is good press sometimes.
Yeah,
100%. And he's been blowing up on TikTok with his kind of like rebel music release kind of stigma and genre that he's kind of created for himself. So it may be a great way to even push people, because there's hundreds of thousands of people running to Starbucks to try this out.
That out.
Oh, let me get a tall and let me get a whatever their large is, and they're pouring that shit up in the car, on the counter, or whatever. So.
And
yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
TikToks of people doing the same thing. Like it's 100% viral. But what kind of stinks about it though is he keeps plugging Dunkin' in there too.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, I thought that Starbucks was going to be my corporate sponsor, but Dunkin', what do you think? So are Dunkin' and Starbucks conspiring?
It was pretty genius marketing either way.
I personally think that he did it just for views and clicks. Like he's just doing it. It's instantaneous. It's big brands. It's recognizable. Everybody drinks Starbucks, right? Everybody pays their $7 for their venti latte, mochaccino, whatever. And he knew if he would do something like that, that it would get millions and millions of views and hits on his page. So it's just a form of faked virality. That, so what? He gets hit with the cease and desist. He still got the 60 million views.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, really, it's a cease and desist from my understanding. Not that I've ever received one, but that's basically just stop what you're doing or else. It's not an actual lawsuit that comes against you.
Correct.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Basically pull the video.
Okay. Which he has not.
Obviously, if it says to pull the video. It might just say, don't do this, something like that. Who knows? He showed the letter, right? Do we have a... He did show that he was... But it was a lot of...
Someone have to search up on TikTok. Yeah, he does have... If you go on Sueco's page, it's SUECO. He has he probably has the video pinned, I think, where he shows the cease and desist from Starbucks.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting account to follow if anybody wants entertainment on TikTok.
Unless it be true, and then they're not going to make him take it down because you can't make it get taken down. So let's talk about that. You know what I mean? There's just a whole different segue of things that you could. Yeah, essentially, there's just a whole different marketing thing here.
Yeah,
it's so true though, because I've actually heard people talk about the same thing with the different sizes of McDonald's fries. Like their small fills up their medium size as well, but charges close to $1 more for basically the same volume of fries. And that's what it is. It's just a bigger packaging with the same amount of stuff shoved in it. So it very well might be a legit, just genius hack that Starbucks is doing. And making out like a bandit.
See, it's all about perceived value. See how it all comes back to
100%.
marketing.
So
mic
I'll-
drop right there.
I'll now give you my plug of how I order my drink. I order a grande. When I order iced coffee, I get a grande with extra ice in a venti cup. And even when they don't put extra ice in it, sometimes they overflow it and put it in a venti cup anyway. So there's probably some truth to this, even to be said. I know John Taffer does something with Bar Rescue of showing people about like ice levels. I know he used hot, but ice levels in cup sizes. And if you fill it up with ice, you're not going to get as much alcohol. Just that's what the bartender does to entertain you. It's something just the same thing as flair, right? What if that's what Starbucks doing is a big flair?
So true.
So, I mean, I wonder how much Starbucks we're going to sell off of this podcast.
I know.
I expect our
an
cut.
affiliate link. Yeah.
I spend like $160 a week there.
Good Lord.
Well, if you want to sponsor us, we'll take it. I mean, not that I could drink coffee, but
In
sure, 6 out
Starbucks,
of
if you
7
don't
would.
like it, Dunkin' Donuts, come holler at us. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, I would gladly take a Dunkin' sponsorship. Mark with the liquid death all the time.
What? Oh, did I show that again?
Oh yeah.
I know. I'm like, could we get a LaCroix sponsorship?
Yeah. Again, guys,
Wait, come on,
brands
Aldi.
at like literally I set up the friggin' email, brands at digitalmarketingmisfits.com. If you're watching, send us an email.
Send us a case of liquid death. Except my inner monologue is broken. Sorry.
Oh, gosh. So all right. So speaking going on this whole faked virality bit. I don't know if it's fake or not. It might be real. Has anyone been following the 50 dates in 50 states account on TikTok?
No.
No.
How much time do you have?
You guys send me this stuff. It's like, hey, this should be a podcast.
Is this
I go down
Jamar
a rabbit
again?
hole.
Jamar's on that. Jamar, you're on a weird.
Dude,
side of
Jamar's
TikTok
got a weird
again.
page.
This
I
is
think Jamar
me.
was the one
Hey.
that sent it. So
This was
kid-
me.
Oh, this was you. All right, Regan. So you're gonna go. This is gonna be your thoughts on this one. So I don't have a video because like they're all. He's just trying to get a date in every single state.
Nope. This is season 2, Dom.
This is season 2. All right. why
Right.
don't we
I've
talk
watched this
about it?
kid from the very beginning, and he actually just goes on dates with girls, and he's like a kind of like a party guy, and he's just having a good time, and just he's gotten a car out of it. You'll see his branded car. And he did this in season 1, and then here in season 2, he has a sponsored trip where he's taking his 10 favorite dates on like this trip together, and like they've become friends, and then it's just kind of turned into this really cool story. And my whole thoughts behind it is you can literally launch a brand from anything. Like whatever your story is, just tell it, because this kid just is out here looking for love, and it started with virtual dates during the pandemic. And he was drinking drinks on lives and just having a good time, being kind of a misfit and wanting to date. And then like, it's kind of interesting because you want to go back as you see him on your FYP and like, dude, this guy still hasn't caught feelings yet. Like, how is he getting away with this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just curiosity to it. And to me, it's just incredible because he's gone through now almost 100 states, when you think about it.
It's interesting. He has a YouTube channel, right, in the link. So he's driving. So what is that longer form content? Like how much longer form content it is?
He started doing like kind of like a podcast type episodes where they do a Q&A about the dates and if they would date them and stuff. And then he teases it on his TikTok, and then he throws it over to his YouTube to watch the full video.
That's really smart, actually.
Genius.
Yeah. So that's anybody here aspiring YouTubers out here. That is the cheat code. And Jamar, I think, has exploited it quite well.
I have quite a few times I've been able to grow my YouTube channel over 10,000 just by time after time creating videos and then driving people over to YouTube. Create a video, drive them over to YouTube. Some people subscribe, some people don't subscribe, but you can tell it's obvious that you can garner so much more attention using TikTok. So you might as well drive them to other platforms that you can monetize. Yeah. I mean, YouTube is one of the best places on the planet to monetize your content.
Yeah. And if you're selling something, it doesn't matter. I mean, after a while, it doesn't matter if the person buys or not, because again, you get just paid for the view.
Right.
And it's a lot better over on YouTube than it is the TikTok Creator Fund. Just
I was
put that
thinking
out
about
there.
stealing Adrian's idea. Like, Dom, you're creating this new like freebie-ish course
Yes.
for all the basics.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about doing the exact same thing and doing a 30-day basics course and uploading a new video each day for 30 days for all the basics.
Copy and paste your way to $1 million.
I mean, sure. Why the hell not?
Yeah. No, I love it. Yeah. So I mean, I was
It'll
going
be
to
a
say,
big change from bath bombs and bras.
Yeah.
true. But yes, anyone again, the whole YouTube TikTok thing. Make the way I tell people to envision it is you make the YouTube video that you make is the movie, and then you make 2 or 3 different trailers for that movie, and those become your TikToks, your Instagram reels, your Facebook reels. You post them out there because again, those platforms go viral if you can hold people. Like there's a lot bigger chance of you going viral on TikTok than it is on YouTube itself. Kurt has a good question. Any one of you monetizing on Facebook Reels? How does that compare to YouTube? So I'm monetized on Facebook Reels. Anyone
me
else?
too. I am.
I just got monetized.
Okay,
I need to get on it.
I'm in my 2nd month, and I think I'm gonna bellyache a little bit here, guys, if it's okay. I might be shadow banned because one of my videos got flagged. I had one take off like a rocket. I was like 22,000 views, and all of a sudden I got this big red like triangle. It says that violates our community guidelines, and I have not had a video go over 500 views since.
Oh, interesting.
There's something going on with mine too. I've made about $150 a month consistently for the last 5 months because I just wanted to just start repurposing. What if there's a story to tell about it? Let's test it out. So for the last 4 or 5 months, I've made about $150, and of recent, my last like 15 videos have gotten nothing over 500 views, and everything is actually underneath it. There are some challenges built into Facebook Reels that now it's challenges on top to get you to monetize. So it is, you create 3 videos and get over 100 views, you get like 20 extra bucks. You create 10 videos that all get over 500 views, you get 100 extra bucks. So there's probably something to that in the tier of challenges. Those always weren't there. It was just per like 1,000 views, you would get paid like $1 or something.
Do you have to get to those stages? Because the only thing I saw when I got accepted for that, like at the end of May, was my window was until the middle of June and the opportunity to make 1,200. That was it. There was no like tiers or anything, and I made $13.
Yeah. So your first month, there's nothing. Are you in your 2nd month yet?
First month.
No. Once you hit your 2nd month, you should get the challenges there.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I think the first one is just kind of the trial period where you're like, let's see how they do.
And it's easy. I mean, you just repurpose your TikToks or IGs and you just throw them up there. It's not.
I think that it may be different now. I'm going to encourage everybody here to stop recording in TikTok app for the reason of audio. Things are getting blocked. If you aren't blocking out that original audio, there are some copyright infringements happening. I had a video get flagged. Also, I need to go back through my old videos. So just a plug on social media right now. Record everything outside of it. It's better to save it anyway. And if you want to record something without a watermark and record it TikTok style, Dom taught me that you could use Snapchat for that and just download the video. You don't have to save it or share it or anything. And then you could have something without a watermark straight up.
Yeah. And look for trending sounds. Yeah. Like there's like really quick, like 5 to 10 second trending sounds that doesn't have like music attached to it, where it's more just kind of like just sounds instead of like music. Yeah. That stuff I've noticed has been doing really, really well, and people have been able to repurpose it everywhere without getting flagged. So.
Does it real well in IG too. They have the motivational things, and they just have a couple, 7 to 15 second things. And you can also, if people don't know that out there, you can build your reels just like on TikTok. So if you upload a video into Facebook Reels, you can build it. You can put your little text there to point at, like I do, and add their trending sounds. It works the same way. It's the formatting's a little bit different, but it's basically the same. You just have to figure out how Facebook has its layout. Same thing, and it's worth it.
Using Snapchat is genius.
It's so genius.
That's freaking,
guy.
I can't. I'm going to be trying that tonight for sure.
That's how I've been recording everything.
Yeah. Because then you just get like a clean video. You can add the audio whatever app, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have the original.
Sorry?
And then you still have the original like saved to your phone, and you can do with that what you will.
Yeah. Now, this is what you will. I've moved on from Snapchat.
Oh, what?
I started CapCut. Actually has a TikTok style editor that has gotten actually easier to use since the last time I think we all tried it about 2 months ago. And they have auto captions that you can change like cool fonts. Like you've probably seen those TikToks where they're usually all like high-end business personalities with professional teams and like they have all the cool subtitles. Yeah, CapCut will do that all for free.
Yeah, so that's how I've been taking my Snap. I don't like to prefer to like set my phone up. I actually am comfortable with holding it, being able to zoom in and stuff like that. And so to that being said, it feels better off the cuff for me. That's why I still record in Snapchat, because I don't like the recorder in CapCut, but I still edit everything in CapCut. That's where I go and put in all my captions. I download the video clean from there. And then from CapCut, I can share it wherever I want. And CapCut does have the direct share to TikTok. And then you can use the same text. You can actually go look at the last one of my videos. I've been using CapCut because I recognize the clean text just works better. You can up your quality a lot quicker if you're using an outside editor.
It's free, right?
It is free, 100%. I don't know how they do it, but it's 100% free.
They do have a paid version. That's how they do it. I learned from that Aaron guy that I shared that thing with.
Can you share those videos then from CapCut to all your socials, or is it one at a time, or how do you do that?
You can save it on your phone and then put it anywhere. That's what I've been doing. I've been using it and just saving it on my phone, however I edit it, and then upload it anywhere I want. Add audio, further captions, anything like that. So
I like it.
Yeah.
So basically the same process you're doing. Once CapCut finishes, share directly to TikTok. The video has now saved to your phone without a watermark. Immediately it's shared to TikTok. All you have to do is jump onto Facebook Reels, throw it on there. Plug for Facebook Reels. If you're on public, it shares on Instagram. The same thing goes with Instagram Reels, shares over to Facebook. Don't duplicate them because it's going to recognize your duplicated content. That's something to be about
That's why it doesn't show. Okay. Because I did two yesterday, and I kept looking in my Facebook stream, and I'm like, where are those things? And I thought, did I get shadow banned? Dumb. But so that must be what happened. They saw that I had just done that on Instagram, and so it's not going to let me upload it on. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, we learned something tonight. Say this.
The majority
stick around to the end, people.
The majority of the reels that I see on on my Facebook page are actually Instagram. Just look in the right corner. You'll see what it's coming from. So that's why the optimal time to be on Facebook Reels is now, because everybody is trying to just repurpose on Instagram. They're not seeing Facebook as trying to be meta, whatever they are.
Okay. Sweet. Nice tip.
There we go. All right. So do we want to wrap up with a crypto story and how Telegram got exploited? Anyone want to do yeah, this is interesting. So anybody here in crypto, let us know in the comments if you're crypto in that market, because this is kind of an interesting story here. Let's see. Oh, helps if I share my screen, right? Let's see what we got here.
The largest data leak to ever hit the crypto space might just unfold. An anonymous Twitter user by the name of Dying Nobody released this thread. He states, "I want to come clean, and I will likely tear a rift in the entire community while I'm at it and on my way out. Over the course of these next few weeks, I will be releasing 137 gigabytes of Telegram group chats and messages of which I was not a part of. Apparently because of a Telegram exploit that took place back in 2019, this user has been able to literally record and store all of these hidden messages, saying he got himself into plenty of venture capitalist groups where him and his closest friends got rich off the messages provided by those venture capitalists, claiming that some of the most looked up to people in the crypto space are actually committing some of the biggest frauds in the world. And with all of these messages, he's going to out the largest venture capitalists and largest people in the crypto space. He's going to publish experts from crypto influencers ranging from as little as 800 to 1 million followers, showing groups of discussions with these influencers pertaining to racism, homophobia, words I cannot say on TikTok. exposing the largest rug pulls, projects intended to scam the community and individuals dating between December 2019 and February 2022. Even claims of killing and stealing crypto from individuals with groups of friends. Next, on June 30th, he is going to expose project creators in the top 200 market cap projects with all of the same Jeffrey Epstein shit, and ultimately claiming that he will release all of this information publicly on July 7th. Now I want to point out Telegram did release this message, claiming this anonymous user is a hoax. And more or less, bots and anonymous users lie plenty of times on Twitter. In fact, 70% of their platform is probably bots. However, if this unfolds, this could be the craziest thing to ever hit the crypto space.
So,
Man,
I wonder if our group chat's going to get out there. Probably not. We're not that big a fish yet. But yeah,
I think it's bullshit. I think anytime I see them say he's going to release this 13 days from now, release it now. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan,
why wait?
Dan Pena for years saying he knows who invented Bitcoin and everybody's going to go down. It's like, why don't you just say the name then, tough guy? This is, I think it's all bullshit. They get views for him, and it worked.
It worked. He's now going completely viral. I mean, it is. I was like, it all kind of stunk, but if it is true, remember when everybody was like, "Oh, institutions are getting into crypto. This is a great thing for crypto." Just they're not regulated, but they've got more buying power than anybody else.
Yeah, it's just
there is no doubt that Telegram is a breeding ground for groups of people to get together and like do rug pulls and talk about crypto and stuff like that. So, I mean, there might be some half truths to what he's saying, but again, when it's an anonymous Telegram user, right? There's no face. There's no nobody's ever heard of this person before. It's probably, I'm leaning more that it's made up than anything for once again fake virality.
Right.
So
I think that might be a theme for tonight's episode is fake virality.
Fake virality.
You know how to stink. You know, it's kind of stinking of Come and Go and Kyle Sheely a little bit.
I was going to say
back to episode 1.
Fake virality, like me having COVID.
No,
not real.
Maybe you're just immune. Your immune system's just boss, and it won't take it.
I'm telling you, circle back to me in college, and it makes 100% sense.
Fake virality.
Wait, what? Let's expand on. Do I have enough time? Oh,
nope.
Oh.
Have to save
Tune in
that
next
one.
week.
You got plenty of time. We got all the time in the world now. Yeah, I mean, I just think that again, that fake virality is making stories up and kind of knowing.
Yeah,
just know it.
I mean, I'm just a cynic. I just always think that if you're not willing to just pull it out right now and say, I think it's all BS.
there are certain things I think people realize after just scrolling on, just scroll for an hour on every platform and look at the videos that are going viral. You can see there's always some type of either like conspiracy or there's, something that's going to really get people's emotions going in the comment section. So it improves engagement. People are creating content now specifically going after hot topics.
Right.
And even whether it's a half truth or a nothing truth, like if it's not true at all between maybe you and your spouse, but hey, if we make this type of content, we're probably going to get tens of thousands of views. Like one of the biggest things I saw yesterday as I was doing research was there was like a younger man. He was probably in his like young 30s. And then there was a picture of a woman who looked like she was in her 60s because she had like the face app thing going where it like made her look like it made her look a lot older. And like the caption was basically like the whole short form video was just like, age is nothing but a number. Like I love my spouse, even though she's like 30 years older.
Yeah.
And I mean, it had tens of thousands of comments in there. And then when you go back in their previous videos, she's just like another 30-year-old woman.
Genius.
Right?
There is a viral couple on TikTok.
I was just going to say.
Grossly sickening to look at. So if I see them, I scroll past. I'm surprised that went viral.
Dude, I saw a comment on someone's video and it was like some random video. and somebody referenced that couple. They were like, bruh, I thought you were their baby for a second or something like that. And it's like the whole chain knew exactly the couple that you're talking about. It was just like, it was perfect.
We
I
don't
don't
know.
think I've seen this couple.
We don't know who is this couple.
Yeah, you'll definitely know who they are when you see them. I've seen.
They're
I've
gonna
scrolled
show up
across a
on your
couple of the
F5.
I know.
videos.
Yeah,
And you'll
yeah.
be
It's
like,
listening right now. Thanks, Regan. Yeah.
yeah, you'll know it. You'll be like, oh, that's the one they're talking about.
That's not a face. That's not a face filter.
So
Oh my.
there are obviously things that people love to give their 2 cents about, right? And
Yeah.
age gaps between people, if there's more than like 20 or 30 years, then somebody's going to be like voice their own opinion on why they think it's okay or why they don't think it's okay for a massive age gap. So there is types of content that people look at. Maybe this couple that I saw with the face app, maybe they watched that content and said, how do we recreate this content for ourselves and get that virality? And that's exactly probably what they did. And they had millions of views, millions of Facebook. I mean, so think about the money that they're able to monetize off of these Facebook reels, just kind of taking a trend and then using a little bit of trickery. And again, they got me. I thought it was real until I went to their page.
And you're an experienced marketer. You're trained to sniff this kind of stuff out.
Yeah, they had me.
And if you don't know, the max payout on Facebook Reels is like $35,000.
Yeah, in a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Go create some
only have a
content.
gap. Yeah. Go create, go viral. Facebook Reels right now is like a time machine back to almost 2020 TikTok.
But having said that, go out and create content, because whether it's 35,000 or 0, if you don't make any content, your shot at 0 is pretty good. But your shot at making 150 just by doing what you already do, just freaking go out there and do it. I would have never ended up on a show like this if I didn't just wing
you
it,
just
you know?
never know what might unfold. Like you just have no idea. But if you get out there, you start putting yourself out there, you start building some type of personal brand, showing your face on camera. Who knows what the possibilities might unfold for you? Right. Brand deals, your own digital product, courses. Well, I mean, even just payouts from just making funny videos. It doesn't even matter.
Yep.
So get out there and just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Nike.
I was just say, who remembers the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, that was great. That was
Yes,
great,
man.
Exactly what you need to be doing. Just start saying yes to everything and just start get out there publishing.
Everything
will start to open.
Oh, and document the shit out of that. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Do that for like 30 days. Document the whole thing. You'll blow up a YouTube channel, a TikTok channel, all across the board. You do something like that. Anything and everything. I'm saying yes to.
Too.
Yeah.
What was that?
There's a Shonda Rhimes book about it too. The Year of Yes.
It's a powerful thing. Just start saying yes and see what happens. I mean, it is it doesn't even have to be like, I'm an influencer, you should watch me, or I should educate you. Just document what you're doing. Like, think about Red Bull. Red Bull sells a ton of energy drinks, and none of their content ever talks about the makeup of Red Bull or why you should drink Red Bull. It's just a bunch of viral stuff of people doing cool things, like the kite surfing. There's guys actual surfing. Did anyone see the guy wakeboarding between the rocks? Like, yeah, it's just, there's one guy there's a boat, like I think it's in Greece, and there's like this little slot canyon, and this guy is he's pulled behind a boat at like 50 miles an hour through this slot canyon, and
sweet,
it's got like millions and millions of views, and it's just Red Bull recognition.
Nice.
So I'm sure that he keeps selling it there.
Weren't you? Was it you or Jason that was talking about the guy that makes $1 million and it's about birdhouses or something? Woodworking birdhouses. Where did I see that? But okay, to tie that in, it's a niche. It's like he builds birdhouses. Okay, how can you possibly make money? He makes $1 million a year documenting him building birdhouses. He's got a website, blog posting, YouTube videos, and you're just going, wow, how would you possibly make money in such a unique hobby that somebody has? Just go out there and try it. You never know.
I think it was Gary V. Might have been Gary V. Yeah. Okay. But you make a great point. If you're just out there telling a story, eventually you're going to gather a community of people that are interested in what you're talking about. If you do it sustained for any period of time, if it's birdhouses, guess what? There's like 6-7 billion people on this planet. I'm pretty sure you can find 100,000 people or 200,000 people that like birdhouses as much, if you're putting out that kind of content. So
yeah. And it's only a small minority of people who are actually willing enough to hit that record button or hit that publish button.
Yeah, exactly.
You overcome a lot of barriers by hitting that button and just rolling with it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cheaper than therapy too.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes your audience becomes your therapist too. I've seen comment sections like that too. It's the support that you get, especially with the short form algorithms, because it goes like, we want to find somebody who likes this.
Mm-hmm.
So you're less likely now to get hate versus you go into a place like Reddit where it's just everybody sees everything and half the people don't agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Short form video is the way to go.
Yeah, exactly. You can turn off comments.
That's true. You can turn off comments on your own videos.
Or just pin the hate comment and have your tribe of people just come in and excoriate that person.
That is my favorite, when the pin of shame. Oh, and the person who made the comment can't ever delete that comment once it gets pinned too.
Oh,
genius. Nice. I should have pinned that comment this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pin of shame.
Dom, I was going to say, as we wrap this up, I would love to make a quick plug for FUD. I think the majority of us are content creators and or going live. I think a couple of you guys are signing up to be creators. For those of you who aren't familiar with FUD is think of it as like a vetted creators in side hustles and different ways of making money online. So it is a social app that is really made. Take the best creators and side hustlers on TikTok, and they're starting to be plopped onto FUD, which is a side hustle app where you can learn how to do side hustles from legitimate people who are actually doing them every day, instead of people who are just randomly just throwing shit and trying to throw it against the wall on TikTok, trying to get views. These are people who are going live and starting to build communities on there. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I recommend you guys go over, download the app and check it out, because I go live on there now twice per week. So
yeah, I'm there on Thursdays. Jamar, what days are you live on there?
I'm going to either do Tuesdays and Fridays. I went live today, so Wednesdays and Friday early afternoons.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're all going to have regular schedules, and I'm sure we're going to give updates on our Misfit challenges. Again, this is next week. We're going to wrap up the digital products, and then next week we're going to choose a new challenge, new marketing avenues, and we're going to go through there. What times? I'm testing. Barnes asked, "What time are we going live on FUD?" For me, I'm testing times to see where the most people show up. It's usually late afternoon, early evening. Jamar, do you have a set time yet?
I've been going. For my schedule, it's a little bit better to go basically like 4:30 to 6:30 Central Time. So 5:30 to 7:30, like later in the evenings, best for me. But the app is really, really new. So there's a lot of people that are coming onto the app. I've noticed that I'm starting to see a lot more engagement, a lot more people. And it's going to be a really, really cool place to be if you want to be part of different side hustle communities, not just affiliate marketing, but you know, FBA and crypto and brand building and stuff like that. You're going to have some great content creators on there.
I think I've even seen a ride along with an Uber driver or like an Instacart person.
Yeah, he's got a great channel.
Yeah, that's a good one there too.
There was somebody there today. I'll have to get her name and plug it. That she was talking about the energy and workflow of how she does her online business and certain things like that. It was just a very unique aspect of how she planned her day and the energy and stuff. I don't know. I think it's a really, really great platform, and it's more concentrated, curated people that are showing up, not saying, "Hey, what are you guys all talking about right here?" Yeah. Every question on TikTok, "What's going on? What are you talking about?"
It's also not people offering $100,000 and $10,000 bonuses just for you to buy their course. So there's my plug for the day. It's vetted creators.
Ending on a bombshell here.
It's vetted people. I actually took a video down the other day, and they're going to tell you like, "Hey, this app's not about that," and I'm here for it. Like, I had used a trending sound to share value, but at the end of the day, that's not what the app's for. It's sharing tips, trips, knowledge. So if you want real knowledge, real value, that's the app to be on. It's not TikTok. TikTok's just a lead generation machine. Stop thinking of it as anything else.
It's the top of that funnel, and that's it. It's going to feed everything else.
And they're going to be creating what they call circles. So you're going to be able to join and be part of kind of like some may have paywalls. So you're going to be able to become part of communities on this app to be able to bounce ideas off of, learn from, real entrepreneurs who are doing actually real things every single day instead of throwing shit against the wall.
Exactly. So I think that's I think that just about does it. We just crossed over the hour mark. So again, everybody, like and subscribe on YouTube. We get us over the 100 mark if we haven't done it already. And we are going to see you again in 7 days from now, because this was a special off day. We're going to get back on that 2-week rotation and post a time on the website. Yeah, it's going to be, well, our time here for Digital Marketing Misfits, it's 9 p.m. Eastern every other Wednesday on Twitch and on YouTube. Again, all the replays are over on YouTube. And we want you to watch. Doesn't matter what platform that you're on. So, yeah, guys, take care. Thanks for coming out. And we will we'll see you next week for the conclusion of the Digital Products Challenge.
Yeah.
No.
One more subscriber. One more subscriber.
Yes, one more. Come on.
Will it be you?